我係一位藝術總監兼編舞教練，係男性中一個冷門嘅行業。我喺34年前開始參加學會文化活動。池田先生曾經指導，有文化素養嘅人好重要。真正嘅文化人係和平主義者，會帶領我哋走向美麗嘅世界、旭日嘅世界、照陽嘅世界。因此，培養推廣文化嘅心靈，就等於創造和平。喺2001年，我同太太 Joanne 一齊創辦咗今日嘅藝術中心文化宮田藝術中心馬里街布達耶。
凭着毅力和不怕苦的精神，马里盖布达耶今天是东海岸文化艺术 NGO 最悠久的其中之一的中心。我们的艺术中心也培育了许多优秀的人才，我们也曾多次代表马来西亚到国外参加国际艺术节及国际舞蹈大赛。那去年行动管制令 MCO 开始，我们就没得选择，只能暂停我们的营业，就陷入了没有收入的情况。
In November 2020, I lost my job after working 27 years at a well-known hotel. I have 2 young kids. I was only one working, so it was a very painful time for me and my family. Without any income, we really struggling financially to meet our financial commitments and to put a food on the table.
I was a homemaker taking care of 2 young kids at home. Krishnan had always been the sole breadwinner, so it was a major financial challenge for our family.
喺咁困難嘅時候咧，我成為支部長啦。第一件事咧，我就係要率先要迎接呢個挑戰啊！我哋做嗰個成為一個 pillar 個洞，唔可以冧嘅咁樣。我就將就係創題咗嗰個大量嘅題目啊！第一件事要創題大量嘅題目咁樣。除咗咧就係鼓勵會員啊，都係一齊去創呢個大量嘅題目。咁樣舊年 MCO 嘅實行咗1個月後咧，即係4月尾啊，我哋嘅支部就係完成咗1500萬嘅呢個題目目標。咁先生講信念咧就係使人堅強。真正嘅人咧就係喺遇到困難嘅時候啦，就係會發揮最大嘅呢個光芒啊，呢個光。咁樣當然咧最好係冇遇到困難嘛嚇。但係咧喺另外一個角度嚟講咧，當我哋遇到困難咧，就係時機就係時機。咁樣當挑戰同埋我哋克服種種嘅困難咧，就係好似金一樣嘅一個重疊不變嘅一個角色。
我們原本想把我們的中心呢搬到一個比較小的地方，以減低我們每個月的租金的負擔。那後來呢就出現了一位我們從未見過面的來自吉隆坡很慷慨的商人，他呢就願意無條件的贊助我們每個月中心的租金和開支。這裡讓我感受到題目偉大的力量，招來了幾百公里之外的諸天善神，讓我們呢不用搬移我們的中心。
咁樣，因為我哋中心暫停啊，唔可以 operation， 唔可以 operate。咁樣我哋咧就係賣芋頭糕、豬腸粉作為後備嘅收入另外一個嘅 income。咁樣如書有教導，有陰德必有陽報。以題目為根本嘅人咧，就係唔會走投無路。
A day immediately after I lost my job was our Penang Amala Group anniversary meeting, and I was a MC. I told myself, no matter what happened, I must focus on the meeting. We went to have a very successful Zoom meeting. My sister-in-law tried to help and arrange a job in Singapore, but I wasn't interested because I am a family person and very attached to my wife and kids. Moreover, I have a mission in Penang Amala Group. I wanted to do more Kosen Rufu.
As practitioner of Nichiren Buddhism, we apply strategy of Lotus Sutra and we chanted 4 to 5 hours daily. Even our 9-year-old daughter Deshri joined in to chant together. We read a lot of Ikeda Sensei's guidance to encourage ourselves. We also appreciate the leaders who came to encourage both of us.
I didn't know what happened, but I could tell my mom and dad were a bit sad and they kept on chanting a few hours daily. I also joined them to chant.
We accepted the financial challenge as our part of karma. Everything happens for a reason. I thank my wife who always encourages and motivates me. I realized this was a time for me to awaken my Buddha nature more than ever and to stay strong. I believe that if we practice with sincerity without a single doubt, there will definitely be no deadlock and winter will always turn to spring. During this difficult period, I also recall one of my favorite Gosho, Happiness in This World, where Nichiren Daishonin says, suffer what there is to suffer, enjoy what there is to enjoy. Regard both suffering and joy as a facts of life and continue chanting Namyo Horenge Kyo no matter what happens.
I found a job as an assistant daycare teacher at my children's tuition center. Working there, I could also look after our children as well. The principal reduced the fee for my daughter by 50% and waived the fee for my sons completely free. This was really a big relief for our family.
My wife's close friend recommended me for a job in multinational factory. I was fortunate to be hired as a supervisor in charge of their cafeteria. During this pandemic, many hotels and companies were forced to close down and thousands of people lost their job. But I got a new job within 3 months. It was a miracle. Although it is related to F&B, the new job is different in that I'm in charge of procurement, pricing and cashiering. With a positive attitude backed by a lot of daimoku, I managed the cafe very well and recently I got promoted to become a manager of the cafeteria.
在一个机缘巧合下，那我们就开始供应海鲜到一家在关丹刚开业的一家超市，然后呢，这家超市还让我们供货到他们全马的分行，这对我们来说呢是一个很大的突破。同样在去年，我俩呢就被国家文化艺术局挑选及赞助我们考大马技术文凭课程 SKM， 那我们两位呢都考获优秀的成绩，我们还被提名为考官，还有呢我们的中心也被纳入为这个課程的其中之一的培訓基地。
雲理基布大央就得到國家文化與藝術局嘅贊助。今日我哋嘅收入呢，就係比以前 MCO 之前更加多。咁多年以嚟呢，我哋呢就係獲得好多嘅功德。例如，我2次呢就係獲得巴坑文化藝術局嘅一個領袖Tokoh Seni Budaya Pahang。咁樣我同太太呢，亦因為對文化藝術嘅一個貢獻，我哋兩個呢就係被巴坑蘇丹授予準拿督嘅一個訓行。咁樣我哋喺巴坑呢就係喺皇宮啊，我喺皇宮上就係第一對係同一日啊受封準拿督嘅訓行呢個夫妻。咁樣我哋從來呢都冇諗過我哋可以喺舞蹈界取到咁大嘅成就。就呢啲咧都係因為我哋有相信，諗咗好啲嘅叫。
Never doubt the power of the Gonzon. During the 2 months I was looking for a job, I continued my Cousin Rufu mission by arranging Zoom meeting to connect with Amala members regularly, calling them almost daily to encourage them to strengthen their faith. We also managed to shakubuku several new members during this difficult period. The more we do for sake of Cousin Rufu, the more confident we are and the more good fortune we receive in return.
As a family, we pledge to chant and do more Cousin Rufu together for the sake of our family and for our Amala members.
I take my vow to be more faithful and diligent towards this nurturing Darshani practice and to participate more in SGM activities. Thank you.
大恶起则大善来，我们多年的成就，尤其去年战胜疫情的挑战，再次证明了佛法的伟大，题目伟大的力量。
我哋嘅支部舊年完成咗實現咗成年所有嘅廣播目標，咁樣我哋決意全力支援 SGM 10年嘅計劃，繼續為廣播培育貢獻社會嘅青年人才。我哋夫妻將呢個確信、勇敢舞蹈創界人生。